You ready?
Ready.
Ready, cool.
Yeah. Then I should keep focusing on that.
But you can also look at me, whatever you feel like. Yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Maybe you want to start with introducing yourself?
Sure. My name is Julius and I'm working here at TAWLA and the legal officer and now currently outreach officer. That's all.
You're gonna switch to Dodoma, right?
Yes, I'll be switching to Tanga.
Tanga, yeah.
To Tanga after 1 month. Yeah, it's where my new employment will be.
But your family is gonna be here.
Yes, I'm going to stay. My family will be here. We'll stay here in Dar Es Salaam, but because I don't know the situation there, so I decided to let my family stay. Then I'll go there, and I'll be coming to make a visit to see how they're doing.
How far is it from here?
It's almost. I'm not so sure, but it's not more than. It's not more than 200 kilometers. I don't know.
That's in bus hours?
Oh, for bus hours it's 6 hours to 7.
That's what the timetable says.
Okay, yeah.
How long have you been working with TAWLA?
Now I've been working in TAWLA for almost now it's 5 years, and I started here being a volunteer. So which I worked for almost a lot of time. I used to be a volunteer here and switched it to coordinator, project coordinator, and then legal officer, and now I'll be a outreach officer.
Cool.
So it's almost 5 years.
Cool. It's a long time, huh?
Yeah.
So we got to know each other in May 2013. Imagine it's already been 2 years.
Yeah.
What was your first impression when you met me?
When I first met you, I used to have some interns here like you, but I never happened to be closer to them like as I did to you. So I didn't know how they act, how they work. Now it's happened that we are in the same department and you were there, and when I meet you, it's like, wow. She's cool, she's a person, it's not like a really Muzungu mixing herself. So it was like, oh, we're gonna do good here, because you came up with a vision of helping, you wanted things to move, and they were like, hey people, we should do this, we should do this. So we said, oh, we're going to learn a lot. I remember even we had a discussion with the head of department. She said, wow, this lady would allow me to go for studies because I know even if I were not to be here, someone will be here making sure everything goes as was planned. So it was like, this is the person to learn to. I was very eager, as you could go back and try to trace. I wanted you to be closer and I wanted you to work with me closer, try to assist. And I still remember, I first called your attention when I was trying to make an email to the coalition groups, which we left them for so long, and the way you addressed it, it was like, oh my God, this is what I was thinking. And I even remember to share that information with my lecturer and say, do you know what? That's Muzungu. Actually, at that time, I was not aware. I was not very closely friendly to know the name. And I said, that's Martina. She's good helping. She did the email the way, even if before I send it, it was like, yeah, it touched my heart. So that was, and I still keep it in my heart that she was the kind of person who could learn and helping and things like that. So that was my impression. I could not want it to reach a point that I could say now my family is going like, I feel so bad. And you can just imagine the way we were and then cheering together. Oh, yeah, so using Swahili, German, English words, so that's everything. So it's cool.
Wow, I'm impressed, actually very touched that you still remember that, to be honest.
Why?
Well, because I can't really remember that. I mean, that one email. I mean, I wasn't probably even aware that it was going out to these people, and that it was that important.
It was very important because this group, we lose them for almost more than halfway here, and we needed them back with all energy. So they needed to have an information which will touch them, make them feel that they're still needed in the group, and they still need to be committed. So we needed such good words and very touching. So I still keep it because it helps a lot, and we managed to get them back, and the decoration moved.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy I could help there.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And what kind of German words did you learn?
Whoa, a lot. I remember. Lofe.
Ja, der Löffel. Die Gabel.
Gabel, yes. Pus pus.
Pussy pussy.
Yeah. And I remember other things. You know,
What was the word from yesterday?
Yes.
The one I wrote on your message.
Yeah. Wunderbar. Wunderbar.
Exactly.
Yeah, wunderbar. That's the way they actually. Yeah, I remember you said when you want to say things are good, you say wunderbar.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember it.
Or super.
Yeah, super good.
That's true. I always said that with a German accent.
Yeah.
Is there any special story you wanna share?
Yeah.
Well, actually, you told me one yesterday, and I thought we have to record that one.
It was, yeah. You remember when you came there at the beginning, you were using the normal transport, and you said it was okay for us. And then when you stayed for some time, you said no, because of the distance, then I have to choose a proper transport which will make me here early and making sure that I go with time. So I said, what option are you planning? Then you say, I'm looking for Bajaj. Then we thought that it could be 3 tires, but you end up coming with a motorcycle. Then everyone was, oh my God, now how will it be working? Everyone was aware and shocked. Did you really think twice about it? Because we experienced a lot of accidents here with the motorcycle, and everyone was taking care of it and trying to see how will you manage to control that motorcycle with this kind of traffic, which are not really following the rules and everything. Everyone is driving on his own, and so everyone is. You could remember, everyone was trying to ask your owner at time that, are you comfortable?
Yeah, that's true actually.
Be aware, be careful, everyone. And then, what was interesting, one of our council members, very senior was, she even called me saying, Titus here, are you working with Martina? I said, yes. Are you aware that she's driving a motorcycle? I said, yes. Did you warn her? I said, yes. We tried to tell her she should take every precaution, that the drivers are not very careful with the motorcycle drivers, so you should take care, making sure you have insurance and everything like that.
Yeah.
And she said, yes, though she will be having insurance, but make sure more liability for the office for our driving the motorcycle. So we said, yeah, okay, we'll try to tell her, and I think that's so it was. But we thank God nothing happened.
I've got another week to go though.
we
No.
hope. We hope nothing will happen.
I'm even taking this.
Nothing will happen because God is good all the time, you know. He has been protecting me all the way. I know you don't.
No, I take that.
Yeah, please.
If it protects me, it's fine.
Yeah, and nothing will happen for that. So it's like.
That's a funny story.
Yeah, it was really funny for us. You know,
I wasn't even
for
aware
us,
of that.
sometimes we are afraid. And I remember.
Even I was afraid sometimes.
And I remember when we had to go to the community conversation, then there you said, no, refund me there. On coming back, you have to pick me there. I didn't know that you were much scared. I was very comfortable with you there? But when I asked it, another side say, no, I'll not do it because that experience which I had, I don't want
I
it.
was sweating through and through. I was so scared that something's gonna happen, and then I thought it was much closer, and it took us like an hour to come here.
Yeah,
With you on the back of my piki, I was shaking when we arrived.
But I didn't recognize it. So the safari was cool, and we came to be alive here, and everything was normal. So I thought it's cool. And actually, you are doing good on driving that. It's not, usually you can just even think, or you can just try to remember how many ladies did you see driving it.
It's getting more. I thought about it today, and actually 2 years ago when I arrived, there was basically nobody. I think I saw 2.
Yeah.
And today I actually saw one lady on the piki. So I was like, I'm not alone anymore.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
See? Yeah.
It's a lot of Musungus actually, also Wasungu who are now driving piki.
You see? Now it's like
I've
been somehow triggered the other people to do what you are doing. Because they're not used to see women driving the motorcycle here in the city. It's almost a men and everything. Like, so when you are a woman and they say, hey, lady driving a motorcycle. But now you can see. I haven't seen, but you, because you are driving.
But now we just have to make the roads more secure and safe.
Yeah, that's, I think, to make it more friendly is because our roads that you can see in the third world country. They're good, but we still need to improve them. Roads also, because
As long as people drive to the road conditions, it would be already a big approach. Let's put it that way.
I hope so.
Do you think I changed over the time?
Yeah.
Like within these 2 years? Do you think I changed? And if yes, then to what extent?
Wow. I don't know if I could say that you changed or you coped. Now I fail to differentiate that whether you coped or you changed. Actually, from the beginning, Martina, you tried to make sure you are not taken to be different with all colleagues in the office. You see, so that was really good, which I think you should keep it. Because when you are in the new environment, you should make sure you don't isolate yourself. So that's much you get it. And you tried to go and do it as we did. And I remember when you were new in the office, we had the ceremony for Yusuf marriage and things like that. I had to attend there, but I had another things. And my card was there, and I said, look, Yusuf, I will not be able to come, but you can have this and try to go. So he said, okay, give me. And then you were there and trying to dance African music, things like that. The store was like that in the office. I was not there, but they said, oh, she did it good. And this is good. It's not like Mzungu was here last time. So it's like you are too interactive and trying to copy, trying to learn, trying to look how people are doing things, and you try to do as we are doing. And I remember even trying to test the food, which once we went there to have lunch, then they said, what that? You used to take eggs and chips and chips. Then
Chips my eye, yeah.
Chips my eye, and I took on this. You said, okay, I would like to test that and this. How do they taste? So it's like, okay, you tried everything. So that's, I could say, it's like you cooked. That's why I felt to say whether you changed or what. And I remember those times you could not take food in the office. And they find us eating during lunch, bring food in the office, we eat. And then myself, I remember to have taken, okay, when it's lunch, they say no, I would like to have outside to change the environment and things like that. But little by little, we did the same as we did. I remember to have myself, I was like tuning myself to copy you that we don't take lunch in the office.
In the front of the computer, yeah.
Yeah. Suddenly, but we managed to change you. You started taking lunch within the office and things. No, it was not very serious, but you grab your food there inside the office.
Yeah, that's great. Now I gained some weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see.
But it's not good.
It's good.
I have to train everything off again.
Is it? Oh wow, that's what's happening, and I can say you didn't change much. I remember some of the...
That's good.
Yeah, you didn't change much, especially in terms of work. Everything you needed, it's like you come with the spirit of working and you sustain it, you keep it there. When it's working, you didn't want someone to disturb you. Even if it's very urgent, you say, give me a minute, I finish this, I'll come to you. So that's, you know, sometimes people do change according to environment, the way they work. And now you can imagine for 2 years and a half, which you've been together, it's enough for someone who is lazy to change, to become a little bit lazy and working, but you sustain it. You are not encouraging people to be lazy. I remember some of our colleagues here were acting laziness, and they were very furious with them when they could show it that you are not happy with the situation, that you kept it, and they didn't change with them.
My impatience didn't stop.
So
it's still
like,
there.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you remained in focusing what you want people to work, and they will finish their work on time. That's you really keep it. You didn't change according to the environment. Yeah.
What do you think I learned here? Do you think I learned something?
Really.
Besides a bit of Kiswahili?
First is the language, Kiswahili. At the beginning you struggled, and I tried to maneuver you with some of the words. I remember to told you tangawizi means stiff. You say no, now I know. That's not, it's not
It's true, you did try to trick me on that one.
On some ways.
And then Malicina.
Malicina means Maritina. You say no. So you get to know some of the words. And we were not using real. We tried to use the Lili Swahili which spoken. We could not say this is formal Swahili. So we are normal, and we tried to cope with that. And we learned, you know, what was interesting. You even call a person with Swahili. That was very interesting. That now you are really a Tanzanian guy, because you say, okay, nikusaidie nini? Maritina, nikusaidie. You even address, though you could take some time, but the real sentence came out, and it's well known and correct. So it was like, you did not go without anything that you managed to take. And I know you might have also learned from the activities